He moves his king, sidesteps any folks, and there we have Hikaru Nakamura with his decision, stepping in with the rook to the second rank, now threatening a checkmate in one. Queen takes pawn. Fight is on. Magnus on the defense.
Checkmate threatened. Magnus needs to defend against this, needs to hold the gate. He retreats his knight, not a happy move. The knight misplaced on the first rank, but out of necessity there. Long-term, Magnus is doing very well. Strategically, Magnus has the advantage. If he can get the queens off, he's loving life. Hikaru, though, going on the attack yet again, creating threats, and wow, Hikaru's trapped his own rook. The white queen retreating. That black rook has no escape squares.
He missed it. He completely missed the shot, and Magnus on top of things. He knows it. Queen takes rook, you've got nowhere to hide. If you put that on e2, bishop takes knight, get rid of the defender. You have no time to capture the knight on d1, Hikaru Nakamura. What a miss. Rook b8 coming in as well. It's not only attacking the queen, but about to win Hikaru's queen, and Hikaru panicking there.
It's all gone wrong for Hikaru Nakamura in the space of one move. It was a very attacking position, a very promising position, one he would have enjoyed. But this double attack, very sneaky there from Magnus Carlsen, has just one material. Now the black rook drops off, exchange up, rook for knight.
But he will fight on. With the queen, knight, and bishop around the white king, Magnus has to go on the attack. Otherwise, Hikaru's queen's about to come in on h2, threatening some big checks.
And you can see the mentality from Hikaru, that champion's mentality. He slumped in his chair when he realized that was a big mistake, and he got back up within a fraction of a second, and he was instantly calculating, what can I do next? How can I still make something out of this game?
It's still so complicated. Magnus has a very narrow path here to victory. His bishop is attacked, the black queen is super active. He needs to slide back. Great defensive move there, hitting the black bishop, defending the white bishop, and setting up some checks. The white bishop hoping to slide into h7, forcing Hikaru back with his bishop. We saw Hikaru almost banging the table there. Look, Evalbar, Magnus winning, wants winning, but can he put the finishing touches on? It's 4.5 minutes against under 3 minutes now. Still anything possible.
Exchange up, simplification here, favoring the player who's currently ahead, Hikaru, getting more and more frustrated as he sits because he has fewer pieces with which to create the complications that he so desperately wants and needs in this game.
But Magnus Carlsen's the one who is playing for the win here. He goes in with a check. And now look at that beautiful move. Retreats the bishop. Once the king is then disconnected from the bishop, he disconnects the queen from that dark squared bishop. Rook takes bishop is the big threat. Hikaru Nakamura, is he giving up?
Hikaru looks devastated. He's going to slide his king across to defend the bishop. The white rook is perfectly placed. The white bishop perfectly placed. All Magnus needs to do is bring in his queen. But Hikaru looks so frustrated, giving up hope. Where is the finishing blow? Magnus looking for 4 minutes left. Hits the black queen. He's going to kick her away. And now he's going to give a check with his bishop. The black king has nowhere to go. The white queen poised to swoop in. And that might just spell the end. Hikaru gets ready to resign. Checkmate incoming. It's going to end here and now.
GG, Magnus Carlsen in an incredibly thrilling Armageddon game pounces on the mistake immediately after. Counter chances for both players, and he edges this thrilling contest to make it into the grand final of the eSports World Cup to face off against Alireza Firouzja. What an incredible match from both of these amazing competitors.
What a battle this was, and the rivalry gets settled one more time. Magnus Carlsen, after the thrilling fight, comes out on top, edges Hikaru Nakamura in a crazy Armageddon where you have to say it was a Magnus Carlsen show. He got his opportunity, and in the end, finding the right checks, finding the right traps in the position, this was the moment it all turned around. Just when it looked like Hikaru was on top of things, it was Magnus who won the material, won the game, will go on to fight for $250,000 and pride for Team Liquid.
So nice to see the players as well. Great sportsmanship there, talking about the game afterwards. This was the best I've seen Hikaru play against Magnus in ages. Ultimately, though, it is that man again. He's got through one Falcon. Can he get through the other?
So much respect between the players. You could tell immediately following the end of that game. Let's go ahead and hear how it all went down in their heads as well, as we have the opportunity to talk with Magnus Carlsen.
Ladies and gentlemen, after a barn-burning 7-game series, we have our second grand finalist, none other than the king of chess himself, Magnus Carlsen!